Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a story time video for you. This recently happened to me and I'm so upset. I'm still very upset. I'm still unsure what will happen. I kind of lost £1,500 and I'm waiting to see if I'll get a refund. I got scammed on eBay and I wanted to tell you basically what happened, my experience, how I found out that I was sold a fake Chanel item. So if you're interested, keep watching. So yeah, I'll share my story with you, I'll tell you what happened, and I really hope this video will be informative for some of you and helpful. So yeah, I have quite a lot of info to share with you, so let's get started. Okay, where do I start from? I will do a quick unboxing of the item in a bit and show you the fake Chanel that I was sold. But let me start from the beginning first. So basically I was looking for, well, not like looking, but like I came across it and I was like, oh, this is really nice. I really like it. I've seen this and it was sold out in boutiques when it got released. So this Chanel cardigan, it is a Chanel ready-to-wear piece, cardigan slash cropped top. It came out with the Chanel Spring Summer 19 collection and it was a very popular item that was sold out, which is kind of funny because I checked out the Chanel sale a few days ago and they had pieces from that collection with the exact same print, the matching set, the matching top, and they all went on sale, which was a bit weird because they were very popular and sold out, but now they're in the sale, in the Chanel summer sale. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, a bit weird. But anyway, I came across this listing on eBay. By the way, I'm not going to mention her handle name, her profile name here on YouTube because I'm afraid my video will be taken down if I do that. So yeah, I came across this listing. I wasn't even searching. I think eBay suggested that listing to me because I was probably looking for similar items, or because of my search history they suggested me that listing, and I clicked on it and I was like, oh my god, this is the beautiful pink CC top that was sold out. It was so popular and this person is selling it for an amazing price, which should have been my first red light there, my first alert. When the price is too good, usually there is something dodgy about it. But I went ahead and messaged the seller and I read the description. She had 100% positive feedback. She's been selling for years, and I saw her other listings that looked authentic. She was selling some other luxury items that looked authentic to me. She did upload some pictures of the items, screenshots from their websites, and she took some pictures from popular bloggers and how they styled that particular item. So there were one or two listings that looked a bit weird, but the rest looked okay. I also read the description and she mentioned that the item has been used a few times only and dry cleaned, and it is in perfect condition and it's authentic. She mentioned the retail price, how much she bought it for, and yeah, I went ahead and I sent her a message. So I did ask her to confirm authenticity. I said I was very interested, asked if she was shipping to the UK because she's based in Florida, US. I also asked her if she has a dust bag. I asked if she kept the original tags and if she still keeps the spare buttons, because you guys know that Chanel ready-to-wear comes with spare buttons. If you're buying a clothing piece that has buttons, Chanel buttons, or any, like if there is like a chain detail or anything, there should be a spare button or a spare fabric piece or a spare chain or whatever that detail on the ready-to-wear pieces. So she replied to me straight away, very fast. She was like, yes, it is an authentic item. I have worn it 2 times only and it is ready to be shipped. It is in excellent condition. I do not have the original tags or spare buttons, hence the lower price of the listing. But don't worry, the item is authentic and I bought it last year for that much. Popular ready-to-wear pieces from recent collections normally hold their value, and normally they sell for more than the retail price, even worn and used. Sometimes they sell for more than the retail price. But I was like, I read her reply and I was like, okay, fair enough. She doesn't keep the tags, she doesn't have the spare button, she probably lost it. I guess that's a fair price. If she doesn't have those, of course the price will drop. So I was like, okay, do you ship to the UK? I would love to buy it. I've been looking for this item for so long. She agreed at the end. At first she was a bit like, I'm not sure with the coronavirus now. I shipped 2 of my items and they got lost, so I'll insure it. I'll let you know how much the postage will be, and you might have to pay a bit extra just to insure the parcel and so on. So I went ahead and bought the item, and let me unbox the item. I'll grab the item and unbox it now because I'm sure many of you are curious to see the item. Okay, so this is the item. She dispatched it very quick. Next day she dispatched it. She replied to my messages very promptly, very fast, and I was very happy. I was like, oh yay, I scored big time. I bought this amazing cardigan, literally half price, and I was very excited to receive it. So the package arrived in a DHL, was it DHL or UPS? I think it was in a DHL packaging, and it came like this, wrapped in the original Chanel tissue paper with 2 stickers. So when I pulled this out and looked at it, this was my second like red flag there. I looked at the tissue paper and I was like, this tissue paper looks a bit weird, a bit different. So guys, I've been buying Chanel for so many years now, and I can kind of tell what's real and what's not. But then I was like, okay, let me open it up and see the item inside, because the tissue paper that they use in America could be different, right? So the stickers also looked authentic to me, so I went ahead and I opened it, and this is what I found inside. Original Chanel dust bag, right? It looks just like the original. However, it feels different. It feels rougher. The fabric feels very rough. It's not as soft as the original. So this was my third red flag there. I went straight to my wardrobe and pulled one of my original dust bags to compare. They look so similar, honestly. They look almost the same. I'm not even sure, like, you won't be able to pick up the differences if I show you close up of the 2 dust bags next to each other, because honestly, like, they're so similar. It's just the feel. The fabric is a bit thicker and it feels very rough. Okay, let's do a little unboxing. Let me show you the item itself. So this is the item. As soon as I pulled it out from the dust bag, I knew it wasn't real. I was so excited because I've been waiting for this for like, I think I waited like a week and a half, and I was so excited. And as soon as I pulled it out of the dust bag and I saw the item and I felt it, I instantly knew that this could not be an authentic Chanel ready-to-wear. So this is actually a really good dupe. It is, I wouldn't say a super fake, because if it was a super fake, I probably wasn't going to be able to tell it is a fake item, but it is a really good fake. And guys, I know many of you don't have access to boutiques. It could be really hard for someone who doesn't have access to Chanel, who hasn't touched the fabrics, who hasn't tried on many Chanel ready-to-wear pieces. It could be really hard to tell by just looking and touching this fabric that it is a fake. But Chanel doesn't use cheap fabrics. All their fabrics feel very luxurious. So as soon as I touched this, it felt plasticky, and I don't know, the fabric is really weird. It's like probably 100% polyester. I don't know, it just feels really plasticky and rough and scratchy. It is actually a scratchy, itchy fabric. Chanel would never use such fabrics. So this is what, red flag number 4 now, right? Then also this has a very specific scent, like an odor. It doesn't stink, but it smells like chemicals. I'm sure many of you have bought cheap clothes that come like that, are made of polyester, and they come in like this plastic wrapping, and when you pull them out they have this really bad scent, like plasticky, cheap scent. Remember she said in the description she dry cleaned this? No, she didn't. It wouldn't have this nasty scent if it was dry cleaned, right? Yeah, it's just the smell of the cheap fabric that it's made of. There is another red flag, we're not over yet, and this is probably the biggest one, the buttons. The buttons, when you feel them, they're so cheap and plastic. I'm sure that if I squeeze one or bend it, it will snap straight away because it's so cheap. Chanel does not produce cheap ass plasticky buttons like these. These feel cheap, like, can you hear like the sound they make? It's like plastic. They're very thin, they're plastic. Even like the gold detail on them, it's like this gold paint. I'll try to zoom in so you can see one of the buttons is scratched, and the B on the Roucambon, the B on it, can you guys see how the gold is like spilled inside the B? Can you guys see how cheaply made these buttons are? Like, I went straight to eBay and I opened a return request straight away. I mentioned everything that I just told you, what I saw, what I think, why I think it's fake. Also, I didn't even mention the tag here. The stitching on the tag is a bit off. Normally they wouldn't be like loose stitching on the tags, although the tag did look very close to the authentic one. It looked very similar, even the lettering. It's still like when you see the loose threads, that's another giveaway there. Like that's not real. That's not a real tag. Actually, I have to show you something else. This is like so funny. Okay, I actually saw this a bit later after I opened my request, so I went back and I mentioned that later on eBay as well, because I didn't mention it initially when I complained and opened the request. So I just unbuttoned the shirt, whatever you want to call it, cardigan, and can you guys see the pockets? What is this? Look how sad do these look. What is this? What is this? Can you guys see the cuts of the fabric, the stitching? It's like, no, this is wrong. This is not right. Okay, and last, I think that is the last major red flag, the product code. I Google searched the product code. I also compared the labels. Okay, so first I compared the labels on my original ready-to-wear pieces, and the font is different. It is a very similar tag, but the font is different. The font on the original tag label inside, that's stitched inside with the composition and the product code, the font is different. I'll insert a close-up so you can compare the two tags and how they look. And then the funniest thing happened. I decided to Google search the product code number on Google and see what will come up. Well guys, I'll let you do it. I'll let you go and type the product code and see what comes up. I'm not sure if I should insert footage of what comes up when I type this on Google, because I don't want YouTube to take down my video, but you go ahead and see what comes up. I should have asked the seller to send me just one picture of this inside label, and it was going to be enough for me to know that what this was, that this was a fake Chanel. And normally guys, the product code number you can find on the tag, and it should be the same as on the label that's stitched on the inside, so they should have the same product code. I will try this on so you can see how it looks on. To be honest, I tried it on very quick once and I took it off because guys, if I didn't know this was fake, I was gonna be so embarrassed. So I kind of wanted to film this video and warn you about these scams. I will honestly be so embarrassed to wear fakes. I would never ever wear fake. I hate fakes. They look cheap. It's not the same. If I don't have money to buy luxury items, like the original items, I'd rather like buy something cheap. I'd rather wear clothes from Zara or a H&M or even Primark than buy fakes and wear them, because to me you can tell straight away. Yes, there are some really good fakes. This is not a bad fake, actually. This is a really good fake, but still, like, the fabric, it doesn't feel the same. It just feels very sad. It just feels wrong, and I don't know, this cardigan feels and looks very sad to me, so I wouldn't want to wear this. I know there are like authenticating services you can ship the item to, and they authenticate, and they sign some certificates and send you back the item with the certificate. That's one way, and the other way is, for example, if I wanted to alter this and went to Chanel to alter, if it was too big, or if I wanted the waist a bit cinched, they'll refuse. And this, they probably wouldn't tell you. I don't think they'll tell you it's a fake. They'll just refuse to alter it for you, and they won't give you a reason. But actually it will be because it's a fake item. So this is another reason. I know Hermes does this. If you want to send your Birkin or your leather goods to the Hermes spa, if it's not an authentic one, they'll refuse, and it will be because it's a fake, right? It could be even trickier if you're a beginner, if you're just starting your luxury collection, you don't have experience, you haven't bought a lot, if you don't have access to boutiques to touch the fabrics, to see the originals, it could be even more difficult to tell what's real and what's not. So you have to be extra careful when buying off eBay or secondhand retailers. Please do your research. Only buy from trusted resellers. Guys, when I do my haul videos, you might have noticed that I always try and insert very close-up pictures of the products I buy, the luxury goods that I buy. I always try to film the item up close and give you and show you as much detail as possible. I know this could be quite helpful. I do that sometimes. I go to unboxing videos and look for all the details and see how an item is supposed to look. So guys, this is my eBay horror story. I'm still waiting for a refund. The seller asked me to ship the item back to her. I guess she'll just try and resell it and hope that people won't realize it's a fake. So be careful, do your research. Yeah, always look for the little details, because they always give away what's real and what's not. If something doesn't feel real, normally, like, you could feel it when you see a fake item and you feel it, there is always something that doesn't feel right, I think. So I'll definitely update you guys and tell you what happened. I'll tell you if I got a refund at the end. Let's hope I do, because I don't want to lose $1,500. It's a lot of money. I'll ship back the item and I'll update you what happened at the end and if I got a refund. I'd love to hear from you in the comment section down below. Feel free to leave me any comments, share your stories. If you have eBay horror stories, share them with me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.